Alright, can everybody hear me now?
Yes, sir, but it might not stay like that.
So we can hear you for like 3 seconds and then you just.
But then you like start lagging like
a lot.
insanely.
Alright, so I'm gonna stay here. I'm guessing this is where it only works. So, what is on the board, which I won't turn around because if I turn around it.
Just like even now, sir, you're lagging.
Not sure what to do. Alright, so let's look at this example. Let's say I have 1 0 and I have 1 1. I want you to write out 1 0, put the plus sign, and then put 1 1 right beneath it, draw the line, and that's.
Lagging.
Alright. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so let's look at this one now. Quickly before I log out. 1 0 is my first binary number. 1 1 is my second binary number. Let me draw a little bit brighter for you. One zero, 1 1. I put the plus sign over here. Put the plus sign here. Does everybody see this? Where should I put the plus? Just the normal plus. Plus. Right. So the first thing I want you to do is to look on the column to the right. Right? And here's what I want you to write. We're going to say 1 plus 0 based on what we learned last class. 1 plus 0 will always equal 1. Right? Or in other words, 1 plus 0 equal 1 ones. Anybody remember that table? So write this over here for me. We're going to say 1 plus 0 equal 1 ones. Let me write it bigger. 1 plus 0 equal 1 ones. So that's why we have a 1 right here, because it gives us 1 ones. Alright, no problem, Khalil, I understand. So we're learning addition in binary, Khalil, okay? So my next question is, in the next column, which is going to be this column right here, what two numbers are we going to be adding? Is it still 1 0? Or is it 1 1 now? It's 1 1, right? So here's the rule to add 2 ones. Right? The rule is 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 is equal to 1 . Alright. Now, who can recall what 4 was in binary? Wasn't 4 1 0? Hello, can you guys hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Right. So when we have 2 ones, the rule is to put down a 0 and carry the 1, and that will give us 1 0 1. So 1 plus 1 added together gives us 1 0. We put down a 0 and we carry the 1 downwards. Because the explanation, I can explain why we get 1, 0, is if you can recall what 1 plus 1 means. 1 plus 1 is going to be now 2, right? And when you have 2, how do you write 2 in binary? Isn't it 1, 0? Hello? How do you write 2 in binary? Right. We write the number 2 using 1, 0. So that's why we have 1, 0 right here, because that represents that 1 plus 1 is 2. Alright, you're going to take it out for me? That's the first one. We're going to do another one together. Alright, so here's our next value that we're going to add together. Right. So our first binary number in this case is going to be 1, 1, 1. Alright? Base 2. And our second binary number is 1, 0, 1. Base 2. Right. I'm going to put the first value here. 1, 1, 1. The second value below it, 1, 0, 1. Put the plus sign across. Let's begin to add. 1 plus 1 is 2. But because we want to write 2 in binary, we say 2 is represented by a 0 and a 1. You guys see that? So the 1 is above it. The 1 is above it. Like there. The next thing now, what is 1 plus 1 again? That's 2, right? So I'm going to say 2 is represented by another 0 and a 1. So I'm going to put another 0 right here. Carry the 1 again. And in this case, we don't have just 1 plus 1. Don't you guys see we have 1 plus 1 plus 1? That is 3. Am I correct? How would I write 3 in a binary? How do I write 3 in binary? Look back on the table. Right. 1, 1. Alright? If you look back on the table, we drew a table a few days ago. Let me draw the table quickly for you. Just quickly go back here. So we said that 3 was 1, 1, 2 was 1, 0, 1 was just itself a 1, 4 was 1, 0, 0, and 5 was itself 1, 0, 1. Alright, if you didn't have this table down, you can draw it now. We don't have to go more than 5 because you won't have so much numbers to add. Alright? In one value. So this would be our answer if we had these two values to add. Alright? Everybody clear? So quickly draw this table off if you don't have it. We're going to do one more and then we're going to go to subtraction in base 2. Alright? So here's your question. Add the following numbers. Add the following numbers. 1, 0, 1 and 1, 0. Right, it's better. And 1, 0. Then we have 1, 1, 1 and 1. Right, so these are the two questions for your homework for addition. Could you take it off? So 1, 0, 1, base 2 and 1, 0, base 2, 111 base 2 and 1 base 2.
Sir, what you said?
Repeat?
I'm asking you to repeat what you said. I didn't hear.
Oh, so these two questions right here, question 1 and question 2, are homework. Right? Homework. Then we're going to move on to subtraction in binary numbers.
Sir, you were live. I love it.
Alright. These two questions right here are homework. Add 101 and 10 and 111 and 1. Understood? Understood? Everybody got this off? Hello, everybody have this off? Alright, quickly write it off. No, I want to quickly explain subtraction in binary. Alright? Subtraction in binary. So that's the next topic, subtracting binary numbers. This one's a little bit harder to explain. So I'm just going to do 2 examples on the board, and then next class we're going to pick up. Alright? So subtracting binary numbers. Subtracting binary numbers. Alright. So let's follow the same procedure. Let's say I'm going to use one of your homework questions, but I won't add it. In this case, I'll subtract it to explain what subtraction is. So let's say I'm going to subtract 1, 1, 1 minus 1. Base 2, base 2. Alright? Let's draw up the table. 1, 1, 1 minus 1. Here we go. Alright? Now, my question goes to pair. If I have 1 of something and I subtract 1 of that thing, how much do I have left? Pair, are you there?
0.
Right. I have 0. Right? That same thinking. If I have 1 of something and I subtract it from nothing, don't I still have? Alright, welcome back, guys. So yes, as Pale said, 1 minus 1 will give us 0. But next question to Pale is, if I have 1 of something and I subtract it from 0, how much things do I have left this time? Would I still have 0 or would I still have 1? You can put, repeat? If I have 1 of something and I subtract it from nothing, there's nothing here, would I still have my 1? You can put some imaginary zeros right here. Right? Would I still have my 1 if I subtract it from nothing? Yes, I would still have my 1 right here. Same thing from here. So, you can reason it out now. Look at this answer. Look at 110 and compare it to 111. Right? Doesn't it logically make sense? Isn't 110 less than 111? Do you guys see that? Because if I was to add 1 to 110, I would have gotten this 111. So put this arrow for me. Put that arrow. and put a plus 1. So the addition of 1 would give me 1, 1, 1. Then draw another arrow. Then draw another arrow. And put minus 1. Alright? Everybody clear? Everybody clear on this? Yes? No? Are you guys clear? Alright. So I'm going to give you one more question, which is going to be a subtraction question. I want you to subtract this for homework. You're going to subtract now 1, 1, 1, 0, base 2, minus 1, 0, 1, base 2. That's your homework. So this is the third question. That's 3 questions to do for homework. Alright? I'm going to put them on the portal in a few minutes so you can have them definitely to submit later on today. Alright, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Alright, have a great rest of the day, guys. Apologies once again for the Wi-Fi connection. The class was recorded though, so I'm going to post the recording on the YouTube page and send the link in the group in a few minutes as well. Alright, take care, guys.